As you mentioned, solid state batteries, next evolution of lithium ion batteries for everyday use. And what we're doing now is this evaluation program over some optioned patented technologies from the South Dakota School of Mines. So we're doing two projects that have kicked off.
Welcome back to Proactive Investors, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, Kerry Stevenson. And once again, I am talking with Tim Wither. He's the Managing Director of Critical Resources. The ASX code is CRR. We talked last time about what they're doing with these solid state batteries. Now, this is key because we're seeing it in the news that these lithium batteries going up in fires. This is the next generation solid state batteries. Apparently they don't catch fire. But what Tim's doing at Critical Resources is they're now going into the evaluation program with that CEPS framework. So I'm going to let you explain. This is the latest news out. You're taking good strides along the pathway. So welcome back.
Yeah, thanks, Kerry. Much appreciated. So today we announced the commencement of a structured pathway, evaluation pathway, and we're doing this through the Centre for Energy, Solid State Energy Power Systems, or CEPS. This is an American National Science Foundation supported group of universities and industry partners, which we've become a member for. And so this has been done through the South Dakota School of Mines. So as you mentioned, solid state batteries, next evolution of lithium ion batteries for everyday use. And what we're doing now is this evaluation program over some optioned patented technologies from the South Dakota School of Mines. So we're doing two projects that have kicked off. One is solid state electrolyte, so amorphous solid state electrolyte, and this really is the heart of the batteries, and this prevents it changes from the liquid fire catching liquid electrolyte. And our second project that we've also commenced is a dry supersonic deposition. So this is
hang on a second. What did you just say? Dry what?
Dry deposition. So this DSD project that we're doing is effectively 3D printing a cathode material, and so early trial showing that it's working. And so this is removing the solvents, so it's solvent free. It cuts down a lot of the manufacturing steps. So we've basically got two programs that are under face. One is the research of the brand new electrolytes that are being developed, and the second one is the manufacturing pathway. So if we can join these two projects together over this 6-month program, we'll be working towards early prototype development.
And I suspect that everybody's going to be jumping on the bandwagon on this one as well, because no one wants things to go up in flames. Before we finish up, I wanted to also ask you that you've recently completed a cap raise at zero discount. I'm assuming that that's going to be going towards fast tracking this evaluation program and getting you further down the road.
Yeah, so it was really encouraging to have strong support. We went in for one, ended up with 1.75. So zero discount. We had a 1 for 4 free attaching option, but even with that, it really shows strong support for the company. This evaluation program through CEPS is very, very low cost. Entering it through this framework gives us access to significant infrastructure and research teams that a company our size would not be able to normally access. So, for the next steps for us, we're really validating this next generation of technologies. We're inside a world-class US research program, and we'll be producing data to guide us for future applications and potentially prototype development.
Hey, Tim, do you think down the road, this is going slightly off topic, but I just want your opinion on this one. Do you think further down the road, and I guess it's much further down the road, that they're going to potentially outlaw the old lithium ion batteries that are catching fire? Because it is it's a risk, and if you go solid state without that risk, surely there might be a sort of a way where governments are going to say, no, you can't have those anymore.
Yeah, we have that conversation with lithium ion, lithium importance through battery technology. With all technologies, there's different applications and different chemistry across the spectrum of applications. So I think lithium will always be there. You see the major players investing heavily into lithium. One of the particular attributes of this electrolyte that we are researching is it operates at a higher temperature. So its performance is for high temperature environments, i.e. data centers, defense, military, and high temperature environments like mining. So there's a reason and a little bit of a strategy for us with this particular type of electrolyte.
Well, we're going to do a deep dive, I think, into the strategy next time I chat to you. But for now, it's been great. Well done. Cap raise done. Evaluation underway. So taking the next steps. Great to see you back on Proactive. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you very much, Kerry.